Hello everybody, Wolfpack here, and welcome to some Silent Hunter 3. Now, today we're going to be going over a mod that I've been playing with for, quite a bit now. It's been released for about 2 months, I want to say. And it's called ARB's WideGUI. Now this mod makes the game in 1920 by 1080 resolution, which is what most interface mods use now. There's the other two big ones that a lot of people use is Machman's GUI or Ma GUI. That's a big one. That one's based on OLC's GUI from back in the day. And then there's ARB's Widescreen GUI, which is what this one is based off. So there's a lot of basing off of with these mods, but don't fix what ain't broken, right? So let's go ahead and see it here. Now, as you can see, all of this is pretty similar to the user interface mod I was using previously, if you've watched any of my playthrough videos. And yeah, most of this is the same, the console, and you have all of your navigator and such here, all of your crewmen. You have your telegraph, your compass, and your depth meter. You also have a fairly large compass here to make small adjustments to your course, which is actually really helpful. I've been using this more and more as I've been playing. You have a bigger depth meter here to make smaller adjustments, and you also have your rudder controls here. And if you've played, you can change all of these here as well. But these are just blown up versions, and they're high definition, they're really good looking and very easy to read. And that's one thing with this mod, most of it is really easy to read, which is nice. And you have all of this, so you have your search patterns and all that. It's pretty much like the stock Silent Hunter user interface, but with a few more finesse, a little bit more finesse, not few more finesse, that's not how that works. We have a clock here, which moves along with the time, and it also shows the date, etc. All that wonderful stuff. Now, all of the screens have been changed as well. Like here, we have our crew management, and we have like schematics of U-boats. And I have to say, all of the 2D screens look really good. There's some mods out there that they don't look so great. But I think with these, they're all really well done, and they really increase the feeling and the immersion of the overall game. We have that one, we have the radio room here, and we also have the radio messages and our captain's log. Now the periscopes have been redone as well, and as you can see, they are fairly similar to ARB's user interface. However, there is some differences, like this this backplating. It just makes it look cooler, I'm gonna be honest. And one thing that is really great is they added an actual button that you can click so you can adjust your TDC instruments instead of a key binding like Shift T, which should still work. Nope, it doesn't. I lied. And you have your gyro angle and all of that, so it's fairly well done. You also have your RAOBF wheel here, and you have all of these guys, so you can quickly identify ships, or you can just use your recognition manual. Now, one thing with this mod is it is plastered with charts, so you have speed charts, and also when we go to the map, which is the real goodie for this mod, we'll see that. So our observation scope is more or less the same, except we just have a chronometer here instead of the U-jagged chronometer. But overall the same. And same thing with the Uzo. Uzo is pretty much the same as well. So we'll go ahead and head over to the navigation map, and this is what really takes this mod, tears this mod apart from all the others, and what I think makes it worth it. So let's go ahead. Now we have this widescreen map, and if you've played any of the other widescreen mods, you would know that the map is normally confined to maybe about half of the screen because due to limitations with the engine. But with this mod, the way you install it, you add a patch, and it increases the render distance of the map, so you have your full navigation map, which is a much welcome change. Now, you could do this with, just playing the regular Silent Hunter 3 GUI, but if you had a widescreen monitor, all of your gauges and things would be stretched out. They would look like ovals and not circles. Eventually you get used to it, but it's a little weird, honestly. But this really just makes it awesome. Tracking your contacts and not having just to look at a tiny little screen. And this also helps with reading. The font isn't really tiny. You can read everything. It's very legible. And I think it's very welcome. Now, with this map, you have a plethora of charts and such here for different theaters you might be operating in. You also have your minute conversion chart, hours, you have like parameters for U-boats. I'm not sure, some of them are a little not really necessary, like the signal one. I don't think there's signals in the game that I know of. There might be a mod for it, who knows. There's a wind one, which is kind of helpful. The only thing I wish is like they got rid of the user interface from the screenshots and made them like black and white or something. That would be cool. So it looks like photographs, but beggars can't be choosers. And then another flag one. But overall it's pretty great. And then you have all of these other different compasses, and you have a depth gauge so you can see how deep is this water, what kind of blue is it. And you have more compasses. And what's this one? Oh, this is for the grids. Some mods use this, and so let's go ahead and go to the TDC, and again it is full screen, and you have all your TDC tools that you have come to know and love here. And yeah, overall it's really great, and I really enjoy the mod and really recommend it. Now there is some tricks to do whenever you are installing. So you have to actually patch your Silent Hunter EXE, which for some of you that might not be a big deal, but some of you it might be. So if you're using the hard-coded fixes or Stebler's patch, you need to do this patch last. This is you're going to do Tycho's SH3 patch, and it's pretty straightforward. You might have to run it as an admin for it to work. That's what I had to do. So you just have to finesse it a little bit, and it should work. I know some people on the Subsim forums have had problems with it, so if you have problems you can always head there, or my comment section if that doesn't, whatever strikes your fancy, I suppose. So yeah, so you want to be sure to back up your SH3 EXE just in case something goes wrong, and you want to be sure this Tycho SH3 patch is installed last. There are readmes that come with the mod, so just read the readmes and you should be hunky-dory. But yeah, just be sure to read the instructions to avoid any confusion. Like I said, some people have problems, so who knows. And there's also some optional mods for this, like mods that change your telegraph and such, different colors. And there's also one that removes this emblem here, which might be good for YouTube. I might actually, I normally have it, I don't know why I haven't enabled that mod. And there's a new Uzo screen which I currently use. But yeah, other than that, all the screens are redone. It's a really good looking mod. I really enjoy it and I really appreciate the work. So go ahead and support the mod creator, give it a try. And if you have any issues with it, just go ahead and ask me in the comments or go on the subsim, and hopefully someone will help you, or me, who knows. But a lot of people have been asking for the Silent Hunter 3 mod showcase videos to come back, and I figured this would be a good start to kind of start that up. I've noticed a lot of my videos that aren't the playthroughs do pretty well, and I've been kind of having a Silent Hunter 3 itch, honestly, so this is a good way to kind of scratch that itch a little bit. And I think that's about all. And as the U, whatever we are, I'm not sure, probably 47. Yep, we are the U47. That's what I thought. I should do a Scapa Flow special. I might actually do that. But anyway, oh, and one last thing. This mod has icons here, so you can raise and lower your antennas like so. And you know, take off the Uzo or put it on. which is great if you are using the U-boat compilation mods. Anyway, I think that's about does it. Thank you all for watching. This is Wolfpack345, and if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and leave a like and subscribe if you feel like it. You don't have to. And as always, happy hunting, and I'll see you next time.